Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joana Pinto. I'm a solo backpacker from Portugal and I'm currently in the middle of planning a pretty crazy and insane one-year trip. With that comes so much planning, so many things to get done. So I thought I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes. This is kind of a different video from my travel vlogs. A little behind the scenes of what it takes to plan a one-year trip because it's so many things. This could be really helpful if you're also planning a trip there or if you want to know a little bit more of how to plan a trip. So yeah, I was just thinking of doing you guys a little update. So now it's just the beginning of February. Obviously the first step of planning any trip is deciding where you want to go, when you want to go, and how much time you want to go. I have all of that obviously decided. So I want to go to Southeast Asia for about 6 months. And then I'm still debating a little bit because I think I will go after that to Australia, New Zealand. 3 months in Australia, 1 month in New Zealand. Because the one thing is like Australia and New Zealand are quite expensive countries and I'm not sure if my budget can survive those countries, honestly. Or then, should I maybe go to India for like 2 months? In Sri Lanka? Should I go to Japan? Leave a comment below like where should I go? Because I think that part I'm still debating. But yeah, first 6 months, definitely decided. I'm spending like 3 weeks, 1 month per country. And basically, I'm going to be leaving on the 14th of March. From Athens. If you've seen the latest video, you know I already bought my plane ticket. Boy, that was an emotional video. I think I did share with you guys that I had like a little change of flight. I'll just insert it here. Okay guys, so I just want to give a little update. So if you've seen the latest video of me buying the plane ticket, you know that I bought, because it was way cheaper, so I bought from Barcelona to Athens, one plane ticket, and then I bought from Athens to Bangkok, just because from Barcelona to Bangkok was like 360 euros. So like in total, wasn't even like 300. So I saved up like almost 100 euros. And I was thinking of going to Athens in 2 days, just so I could revisit the city because it was one of my favorite cities. A little bit of a change of plans. Thought I was just going to be working maybe like the first week of March. I'm going to be working the second week of March because we are going to London again, which I'm so excited. Only coming back from London on the 12th of March. And I bought my plane ticket to Athens on the 11th of March. I could just like obviously tell that I cannot go and just stick to my original ticket. It's another chance to visit London again, which I love. And then also I'm going to receive pretty well those days because when I'm traveling at work, I receive more money than even my usual. It's a chance to save up more money for Asia. Also see London again. So yeah, I definitely prefer changing my plane ticket. My plane ticket to Athens was 50 euros, but now it's 140. I mean, I'm still going to be making profit because I'm going to be working in London. So coming from London on the 12th of March, I'll be going to Athens on the 13th of March, and then in Athens from Bangkok on the 14th of March. I'm going to be taking 4 planes in a space of 3 days, but I love it. So I'm going to be paying that now. So things on my list, change the flight. We can scratch that. Another thing then. So yeah, 14th of March, which is crazy because it's 1 month and 1 week to go. Basically, I've made like a list of things I need to do before this trip comes. I still got so many things to do. First things first, I'm not gonna share like exactly which countries I'm gonna go, just because I think it's more fun to be a little bit of surprise. If you do want to know everything first and beforehand, please go follow me on Instagram because I do share a little bit more there. So basically, first I was obviously more worried about getting like health insurance, foreign insurance, vaccines, everything like that. So as of now, I just got my vaccines a few days ago. I did record a little bit of that process, so I'm gonna put it here. I brought my camera with me to record and I forgot to charge my batteries. So recording on the phone. Vaccine morning, going to the other side of the world alone. This is the one part that I'm actually scared of. This is one part when I'm petrified. So basically I have like a deep fear of vaccines. Basically, if I'm just in the waiting room, I start to like sweat, I'm panicking, my legs like shaking, I'm like pacing, I'm having like full on like anxiety attacks, like I'm like shaking, I'm like completely like traumatized. The vaccine part is super quick, it's like 1 second it's done. I'm like, okay, wasn't that bad. Like so stressed the entire time, just the waiting time and then obviously getting the vaccine. Second the vaccine is done. And then I always like either vomit or I faint. It's so embarrassing because it's one thing when you're like maybe like 10 years old. It's not fun when you're 23, like I don't have the age for this. Actually, I'm stressed because like I don't know how many vaccines is it. I have no idea if it's like 3, if it's like 4, if it's just 2. I have no idea because once you get there, then you talk to the doctor. Next room, you get the vaccines. Please be good. Please don't vomit. Please don't faint. Please be good. Now I'm gonna take my clothes off. The doctor just left. And yeah, there's the chair. My worst nightmare is there. I'm getting so stressed. Oh my gosh. It's like 3 vaccines or 4. Oh my god, I'm so proud. I'm in the bathroom. I just have to record this. We just got the typhoid A, hepatitis A, and the rabies one, it's 2 doses, so I have to come back in 1 month to get the second dose. Like, I was so calm until I sat on the chair, and then I was like full on panicking. I was like, breathe, 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 you can do this, you can do this, but like way less than usual. So like obsessing with the size of the needle, which I know it's stupid because it just goes a little bit. That's why it's called a fear, okay? It's not rational. I think like mostly the difference is because usually I stare at the, which I know is the worst thing you can do. I have like this obsession, so I stare at the needle all the way going in, so then it makes me like panicky and nervous. I looked away and it was like, I didn't even like felt it going in, and it was like, oh, that, and I'm like, what do you mean that? And I was like, oh my god, this is great. I remember like I still have 2 more to go. So then she did the other arm. She was just like, you see, it was so easy, wasn't it? Okay, let's do the second one. Come on, let's fast. And she was just like doing everything super quick, so I didn't have time like to process, which is great. And she goes like, oh, just take a little bit of your pants, because then the other one's like here. I was like, in my leg? Do you level up? And I was like, in my leg? And she's like, oh, but this is the best one because you have like fat in the legs, so you don't even feel this one. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like lowering my pants, and I'm like, panicking. Got one there, another one there. I got plaster on my tie. Just like, have a great week, you totally deserve it. I was just so happy. I like conquered a bit of my fear. Let's see, the next time was 40 euros, and that includes a consultation with advices and everything, and then also the 3 vaccines. So. And now that the vaccines are done, one thing about also the vaccines, I need to get my boost, my COVID boost, because I haven't got it yet here in Barcelona. But I've tried to search and like I cannot find if I can get it without being on the national plan of health here. So yeah, that's vaccines. I just decided on the phone plan situation. So I'm from Portugal. So all of the time that I've been traveling to Europe, my phone plan included. So I didn't have to change anything. And for a few days, I was just doing like a lot of research on phone plans. Most of them are really expensive. It's like 60 euros, 65 euros, which to me is crazy. Phone plan now is like 20 euros maximum. Finally just decided instead of getting a phone plan, I'm just going to take my SIM card out. And when I get to the country at the airport, I'm just going to get the SIM card. And in the airport, they're more expensive. I'm just going to get like one for one day. In the city, I'm going to buy a SIM card, and it's quite affordable. Most SIM cards for like 30 days, like 4 euros or 5 euros, considerably less. Phone plan checked already. Also, I just decided my health insurance. Health insurance is a nightmare. One of the most important things of planning a trip. You hope you never have to use it, but you want to have it. So I was seeing like a lot of different ones. There's like 2 health insurance that really stood out to me, which was the World Nomad and the Safety Wing. I ended up deciding with the Safety Wing. I think they're quite similar, but I was introducing my data to see if I was available for the insurance. The World Nomad actually said that because I'm from Portugal, I'm not able to get it because they still haven't decided the travel insurance for someone from Portugal, but I'm quite happy with Safety Wing. There's so many things that didn't even occur to me, but I've been reading. It's quite fun. So it just goes and goes. All that it covers to an over maximum of the plan $250,000. Covers obviously hospital rooms, intensive care units, ambulances, obviously the dark stuff like loss of a limb, burial, repatriation of remains. This one I really like it because it's health, but then it's also a little bit of traveling, or lost checked baggage, travel delay, stolen or lost passport. Seems pretty good. I've been seeing some reviews. Everyone seems pretty happy with it, and it was 38 per month. Just got my card now here that I'm seeing, and I just got it printed. You can also choose when you want it to start. So I need to start on the 14th of March, and it just goes for 1 year, and they just take that out of your account for every month. All the big things that I wanted to check it off: vaccines, health insurance, phone insurance, done. It feels like such a relief, but I gotta say, like, I'm just talking this like this. Every little thing just took a few hours of research. Seeing actually where I'm gonna go, kind of what areas do I want to go, so thinking of activities, eventually like also see transportation and how do I go from one country to another one, and seeing the visas. I'm just gonna share a little bit of maybe my first country, because I mean, we know I'm going to Thailand, so I'm gonna be sharing how I'm doing my Thailand planning. I think I just start with like Google, like what to see in Thailand, 1 month itinerary. Obviously follow a lot of different travelers that have been there, so I just get like inspiration, all the places, all the areas, or the activities. I just write them. Basically this is for Thailand. So what I've done, I've like written everything that I want to see here. This is just national parks. I had like 12 national parks in my itinerary, and I was like, okay, we cannot see 12 national parks in 30 days and then see everything else and do everything else. So I took it down to like 7, which was a challenging. The national parks in Southeast Asia, incredible. I'm so excited. So what I do is like after I see everything that I want to do, I kind of divide it in like north and south, and I just basically like go on Google Maps and just put like every single place that I want to go, and then see where the location is, and then I kind of, okay, this one's close to this one, so when I go this one, I go this one, and then I go that one, and then I go north, and then now what I have, for instance, of like Thailand, everything in order of like, okay, I'm gonna go to Bangkok first. Where do I go next? And just like estimates, just really, because I haven't seen like exactly like how many days, for instance, do I want to spend in Bangkok, if it's 2, if it's 3, but I just estimate, okay, it should be like around 3 days. I haven't seen exactly like what to do there. I'm gonna do that more close to the date. Now I'm just trying to have like a general picture of it. Thailand, I see that like should be there for around like 32 days, which is a problem because I can only stay in the country for 30 days. I think I can try to reduce it. You always have to count the travel days. There's a lot of places, especially Southeast Asia is huge. From one place to another, I'm like, oh, this is pretty close. No, it's like 6 hours bus. I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna be an incredible trip. How many countries am I doing in Southeast Asia? Oh, I'm gonna be doing 7 countries Southeast Asia. Starting to plan the second one. We got a long way to go. Guys, let's chat for a second. I genuinely think I'm planning the coolest trip ever. I am so excited. I can't believe it's a month to go. I just keep adding things to the list. I'm so excited just thinking like the amount of videos you guys are gonna have. I'm planning on seeing the big cities, the huge temples, the monuments, the ancient monuments, trying the food, the islands, doing island hopping, doing some snorkeling. The beaches seems incredible, and then obviously the national parks, which all seem incredible. The hiking, cool experiences that I'm thinking. There's national parks where you can see elephants in the wild, which seems really incredible. I'm an animal lover. I'm so excited. Spend 2 nights in a tree house in the middle of the national park, and then you can just go hike and just see gibbons and monkeys. You can also zip line. You're gonna see waterfalls in that park too. So excited. And then there's just like so many things that's like I just want to experience. For instance, I'm not a coffee lover. I don't drink coffee. I just found in one of those countries you can stay by the coffee plantation of a very famous and local brand, and they have like a hotel which is pretty cool. You have like the river running through the hotel. It's incredible. They take you on like a day tour of the plantation. You can have like a full tour of how you get the coffee, and you can also have a tasting of the coffee. It's a really famous area for the coffee. I'm not a coffee lover, but now I'm so curious and I want to know. So I'm like adding to the list. I was seeing there's like a huge waterfall, which is the biggest waterfall in the country, and you can zip line above the waterfall, and it's 120 meters, and you can zip line above. Just not a huge fan of heights, not terrified, not a fan. But then I just think, how cool is it to zip line over a huge waterfall? You guys, the content, because the view from above must be incredible, and I can take like my little camera and try to record it. The goal of this whole trip is obviously find new places and just travel and just getting incredible experiences, but then also just like discovering more of myself, getting totally out of my comfort zone. Look at this and tell me how I cannot go ziplining on top of this. You see what I mean? Adding to the list. I was thinking of this country. I was like, 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is good. Maybe 2 weeks and a half, but I think it's more than enough. I can only stay for 30 days. I think I'm on like day 25. Do not ask me how this is happening. Oh my god. How is this not on my list yet? What is that? A multi-waterfall. Yes. This is pretty much like where I am right now. We are 1 month to go. Next week, I think a little bit of a Q&A. So if you have like any questions about the trip or this year, or just personal questions, anything really you want to ask about, go ahead on my Instagram and go follow me there. I want to do like a 2023 Q&A. I think I'm going to be recording like 4 or 5 days after I publish this video. So go ask your questions there. And this is it really. I think this is my little update. I'm just gonna continue now here with my computer, my planner, my little notebook. Just adding things to the list. Go leave a comment below which country should I visit. So if you've been and have like recommendations of things like I cannot miss, comment below. It's really helpful. I'm so excited for this trip. So excited. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Bye. Let's go back to planning. Gosh, I'm so excited.